out there as normal, and wherever it lands, it lands. Wherever it sticks, it sticks. But I have a question to ask, right? Who is to be blamed? To be blamed for what? Who Lady V try if he said do something wrong now? Whether a she right or a them wrong, or a them wrong and a she wrong and a them right, or what? Not necessarily. My braids need to go. So I don't want to come cuss me and tell me say I no edges, because I know a long time. I don't want nobody come cuss me and tell me say my braid them overdue and them still, because I know a long time. Overcome a big up yourself. Sandy K, what's up? You hear nurse in your throat, hon? Oh dear, what happened to your throat? You having the flu thing going on? I hope you get better soon, honey. But I'm going to say, who is to be blamed? And when I say that, I am going to be very pointed. We're all adults, and from time to time, we conduct ourselves in manners that are less than desirable. From time to time, we form alliance and join campaigns against people, which is entirely wrong. We become a part of a hate group. So we hate John C. because Overcomer tell us to hate John C. Yet still you had no experience with John C. John C. has never said or done you anything, but because Overcomer is telling you you need to hate on John C., here you go. All right? And I just want to say to us as adults, and I'm a straight shooter tonight because I'm shooting right in the pocket. I'm not missing no target. All right, I already made my position known that I'm on no side and that I will be speaking very freely when I do speak. And most of the times, as you can see, I don't speak to certain things, and I have my reasons, and I don't plan to start speaking to certain things. And I've maintained my silence, and I've not just maintained it on the media but off the media. So be careful what you hear, be careful what you believe, because I have been maintaining my complete and total silence all round. Okay, all right, my sanity matters to me. You call the game. All right, Ingrid, I take the blame and you call the game. Now, reasonable minded adults, responsible adults. If you're over the age of 21, I'm going to classify you as an adult. Some of us are at different stages in life. Some of us are faster than some of us are more adept, some of us are more academical, some are academically inclined, some of us are on the spectrum, whether it is for one thing or the next. I know for one that I am on the spectrum. Still, how you're doing, darling? So, we're not looking down on anything or looking up on. This has nothing to do with education. This has nothing to do with being lettered, learned, or the fluency with which we speak. Right? So I want it to be excluded from this tonight. It has nothing to do with any of those things. A man is a man. We're all people. Hey, Christine. Hey, Kay. And I just want to say, nothing is more disgusting to hear for me than to hear a grown-ass adult try to blame another person for their conduct. When you act inappropriately, when you did some despicable things, when you went on a rampage, on a hate campaign to defame and to slander and to drag people's name, bless up yourself. You can't then come back here and say it is Kay's fault. Kay is the one that caused me. My baby sis just walked in the chat, and now I'm going to be happier. Look at my baby sis. Mwah. Chichat, I love you, baby. You're one of the realest ever. So, you can't just go ahead and say, I didn't have a problem with Christine, but Celine had a problem with Christine. So I started saying negative, despicable, nasty, disparaging things about this person. You don't want to do that. You are an adult. You can think for yourself. God made sure he gave us one thing, free will. so we can think freely. You're not under duress. Nobody, especially those of us on social media, nobody can put any pie to your head and say you have to go out there and read from the script, go out there and cuss out chit chat, go out there and dip up and dip up over. Big up yourself, my nice clean brother, me see you. All right? So, you know, I said that Chef here, Chef, you come to the building and I start blush. Chef, where come blush me up so far, Chef. Chef Noel, I love you. Big up yourself, my brother. Manners and respect always. And a lot of blessings. A lot of blessings. All right? And you can't just act any all out and then you blame somebody for your action. You cannot get up on social media and because I don't like Chef Noel, you start to follow back at me and say you don't like Chef Noel, and you hear me say some disparaging things about this man. You don't know if these things are true. You have no proof. You have no evidence. But here you are like a tup chet back at me, running out for Chef Noel, and you tear down the man name, you drag him in the mud. I don't know what you don't say about the man. This is what I call disease. You are sick. You need to check yourself into a place. It is disgusting. Mwah. Look at that. Me soon come from my pudding, mama. You know, boss said, you know when me in town. All right, that's some me I come. Nobody in the world can make me not love Miss Lottie, and me love Miss Lottie, and genuinely. One of the purest art will you ever encounter. And that little smile. Miss Lottie, and you always a smile. You know, and I want to encourage us as big people. Stop the BS. Stop forming those groups to just walk and hate on God's children that have never hurt you, never done you no wrong. You can choose the option of not liking me. That's okay. Who said you had to like me? Who said anybody obligated to like anybody or anybody had to be friends with anybody? That was necessary. But at the end of the day, because you don't like me, it doesn't mean you have the right or you should be doing a smear campaign on my name. It don't make no sense, top of the night. It don't make no sense. It is disgusting. It is despicable. When you're going to go and say some nasty things, some of you going and calling out people out of their names, that's where you start. When you give people pseudonyms to use, and I'm not speaking to my darling over there who explained her reason why she gave me the letter when she gave it to me. So you are, excuse my darling, this one was not meant for you. When you all start calling people out of their names, you all being disrespectful. You all attaching all kind of pseudonyms to people. You all come calling people some disgusting name. You all describing people by some body parts. Flat body girl, big gut girl, big titty girl. Who are you to call anybody those things? Look at us. We're all born with flaws. None of us perfect. None of us. You forget Becky with the good hair when I get the language. Very few get the gift of gab and things else in between. Come on, man, crap. We're grown people. A lot of you big grown women, because men hardly do this. But you just get up and eat on a woman because she's successful, because she's winning, because she's pushing. When you sit down on phone and gossip and tear down other people, you have some people out there will push. When you sit down and dip on the phone, I wish bad for people for have accident and this and that, and police lock them up and all manner of bad things happen to them. People dip on their knee praying. And when them reach and uno reach, uno vex. I don't want nobody come out here and apologize to me on social media about nothing. Because I never troubled none of you. And there is absolutely no need to apologize to me. Do you know why? I don't have anything with you. I don't have anything against you. I don't hate you. I'm not in malice with you. Maybe I'd rather to not talk to you. Maybe I'd rather not communicate with you. Maybe if I see you on a page, I would even comment there just because you're there. Maybe if I'm walking on the side of the road, me not think. If me know you're in one building, me not set up in the building. Because me don't want to be around some people no more. But there's really no need to apologize to me. Because if you ask me, I don't care. Your opinion of me don't matter to me one bit. Whether you think me are the scum of the earth, whether you think me are the worst thing from since sliced bread, whether you think me are the most evil, the most hypocritical, the most anything you want to think. God bless you. Do God bless you. Do God bless you. I don't care. Now, when you're going to come out here and you're going to make an apology to anyone, or not on social media, but in your general life, I want you to understand the word if can never be included. The minute I say, if I offend Kim Nicole, I am sorry, the apology is not genuine. There is no if. We are goddamn big people. We know what is an offense. We know when we offend somebody. When you body shame somebody based on their weight, you're damn disrespectful. When you discriminate a person based on their facial appearance, you're rude. When you talk about how a woman's shape and what she smell like or what you think she smell like and what product she for use, you're classless. Classless. Yeah, I scoff at things like those. I don't take kindly to things like those. Yeah? So I don't care whether you like me or you don't like me. I don't care if you like the person or you don't like the person. This thing of saying, oh, me ain't had a sense of Audrey make me cuss Brown High. Her Brown High make me cuss Jeanette. Her Jeanette make me cuss Roxanne. Nobody made you curse nobody. Are you a minion? Are you a puppet on a string? Are you a fool? Are you a squirrel? How you get people to tell us if you go cuss people? People that you don't know. I remember there's this one blogger here. The first time she come and curse me, all I said, my sister in Jamaica, I think her thing is transparent, her charity. And I will maintain the position because I still think her charity, of all the charities that I've seen in Jamaica, was the only one that I saw operated with any form of transparency. I said it then and I'm maintaining my position now. And because I view it that way, I was dragged. And the dragging starts there. Oh, me a hypocrite, I'm a bias, and look on my face, and then me turn man, and then me turn this, and then me turn that. And it was a onslaught to the point where the person went and blatantly lied on me. Blatantly lied on me. Didn't have on a makeup, nothing at all. Nothing. Right? Fire Chris Wagwan blatantly lied on me that I strike them on social media, and as there's a God is my witness, I have never striked a person on social media. Never. You know what? I don't even know how to. So even if I wanted to strike you, I would even know where to start. Would I go call the Strike King 360? Would I go call the Strike King Majesty? I wouldn't know where to start. Done it. Send kids. I am saying to us, we are better than this. We are bigger than this. Desiree, we are bigger and better than this. This nonsense of this bitching feelings, everything what you see a sister do, you vex because I know you, I know your turn. You not put in as much work. You will not reap the same reward. This nonsense of just getting up and looking at people and say, oh, I don't like this one, I don't like that one, I don't like that. Get the hell out of here, man, and go look love from your mama. Some of you lacking breast milk, Nadine, Patrice. Some of you lacking breast milk, the attachment syndrome. Some of you sick, attachment syndrome. You need to attach to people. You're looking for your place in this world. You're searching for validation and acceptance. Make a lot of you behaving like lunatics. Straight lunatics. Me a mince word when me come to give it to you. Anybody getting it, forget it. Yeah. So now that we are grown people, let us stop ganging up on each other. Let us stop doing this foolishness. Let us stop this hate just because we can hate. Let us stop just looking down on a sister because she's not as articulate, or she's not as shapely, or she's not as light-skinned, or she's not Becky with a goody hair. Because none of that no matter. The whole of we go 6'6". At the end of the race, when we are finished and God said, come, 6'6". People with 50 degrees, 6'6". People with Jamal, 6'6". People with never attend nothing, 6'6". People with billions of dollars in the bank, 6'6". People with $0 and 0 cents in the bank, 6'6". It's time we come down. We need to come down. We need to come down off of these wild high horses that we're on. This I'm better than, and this snob, and this nonsense, and this constant draining people's energy with your bitterness. When you come out here and you live on a person every day, it takes so much goddamn energy from the human being to maintain strength and sanity. Do you know how much strength it takes from us to maintain our sanity, to maintain our silence, especially when you liars, notorious, compulsive, pathological, mendacious, all day, every day, 24 hours a day, liars. Lioness, do you know how much it takes for us to keep our calm? Huh? Do you know the will and the force it takes for us to grip my teeth and say, Jesus, Danette, you know it's a lie she tell for me. Danette, you more than anybody else knows it's a lie. But me holding, me groaning. You know when me have to say to chit chat, you know me never say so. Jesus. And me say me nah go out there. Do you know how much it takes for me slow down for hold her mouth sometime? You know how much it takes for she hold her mouth sometime? You don't feel that sometimes them ruffle her feather, she feel like she not give them two choice words. You don't think sometimes I want to line up a string of nicely placed words that is not dictionary friendly and kids friendly and pass it out in a package for them? But I say I will not be demeaning them. I will be demeaning myself. When I do that, it will not be a reflection of them. It will be a reflection of me. Guys, give me 1 split second. That call I go keep coming to my phone right now. I go stop. Give me a minute. Shakur? Message your dad. Let me tell him so I call him back in a minute. I'm on my phone. No, I needed to tell Shakur to do something for me. It takes a lot of mental strength to withstand the onslaught coming from the east, the west, the north, the south. And you people who are grown people who knows that as God is your witness and mine, you are a miscreant. You are a sad, bitter Betty. You are a miserable human existence. That is why you just get up every day and write people for absolutely no reason. People that has never troubled you, never addressed you, didn't even know you till you start picking on them. And then, here is a moment of accountability. Put on your big girl drawers. Drape up your waist nice and tight. When you did that run out here and a back with down, you did that do it like big girls. So draw up your big girl drawers over your titty and come out here and say, you know what, I am sorry. Villian did not trouble me. I didn't like the fact that she was highlighting this lady's charity and say it's the only transparent charity. So because I didn't like the fact that she had spoke well of her sister, I go against her. That's no reason to go against me. That means you're bitter. That means you don't want no one to speak well of her. But whether or not you and I want to speak well of her, she will be spoken well of. Because if God said that's it, then that's it. You may come and say, oh, I don't like Lady V because so and so. So when you hear chit chat say something, you rile up. But whether you like me, yes or no, God already anointed me and appointed me for such a time as this. And my blessings are person specific. You cannot have it. There's nothing that you see going on with me that you should be envious for. If you see something about me, you best go admire that and emulate that. Let us start emulating our sisters and our brothers that are ahead of us, that are doing well. Lita, let us remember that envy never takes us anywhere. And for God's sake, don't come out here looking goddamn stupid and more hypocritical than anything else. As my mother would say, you look kumujin. I remember the word when we are pitting, you look kumujin. I never come or a scrum. Kumujin. If you offend a sister, open up your mouth and say, hey, I offend this one and I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said what I said. I'm an adult. I should have known better. I allowed myself to be influenced because of what I'm feeling towards you. Or I have allowed myself to be manipulated and to be used as a pawn in a bigger scheme to destroy your reputation, your credibility, your character, your image, your brand, your name, and your dignity and your self-worth, self-esteem, self-confidence. Because that's all the things that y'all mess with. Don't come now and say, oh, nobody sent you out. Nobody sent you anywhere. I am sure if we had said to you, come go over there and go across the fence, your name that go over there. So when you came on social media, you disrespected so many women that not trouble you, from Michelle to Teacher K to me, to Dana, to everyone and we where you feel like so you want to run upon. You did that on your own volition. Do not blame anybody to be the heart of your confusion. I'm telling you now. You did that on your own free volition because you didn't like to see the glow and the happiness on the people who you attack. We didn't know you. We knew you from nowhere. We never heard of you. We never read of you. You're not in no history book. You're not no Guinness, not enough record. You're not come on TV. You're not come in the newspaper. You're not impact lives. You're not change world. You did not register on our radar, so we didn't know you, mama. So had you stayed in your corner and let us stay in ours, we wouldn't have any problems. And you know, I'm a fear-minded person. Yeah? So I understand even Valine can make mistakes because who am I? Who the hell am I? To think I'm so high, I'm so mighty, I am never wrong. There are 100 times that I'm wrong. But guess what? If I am wrong, I can't be too right. That I can't say I have done wrong. The egregious things, the despicable, the disparaging things, they should not have been said. I don't even know these things to be true. I don't know this individual personally to speak of the person's personal life. I'm a black woman, beautiful black woman who embraces my curves, my femininity, my sexiness, my womanliness, everything. I don't have to look like what you think I should look like to know that I'm beautiful. You say I look like a man. If that is not disrespectful, what is? And I forgive that because I'm not going to let anybody make me go to hell. I'm not going to let anybody make me have high blood pressure when I don't need to. I'm not going to let anybody, because they lie on me, every day me out in a social media pop out 2 straw and a year out of my head so till me not have none. I'm not going to let anybody cause me to come to social media to tell you a piece of my mind every day. Because if you practice to come and tell people a piece of your mind, whether in person or on social media, after a while you will have no mind left. No mind. You will have no mind left. Even when you blatantly lied on me. Blatantly lied on me that I striked you. And as there's a God is my witness, I don't know how to strike someone. I don't know. To anybody strike you, it would not have been me. I knew. I never said anything. I choose to look the other way because sometimes looking the other way brings you peace. You don't answer to everything. I remember when I encountered you, after you had already disrespected me, I still showed you love in my chat. Because I'm a woman of class. I'm a woman of higher learning, higher education. I'm lettered, I'm learned. I communicate, but not just communicate. That's the problem. We all communicate, but we all don't comprehend. I communicate and I comprehend. That's what differentiates the goat from the sheep. You know them different. Everybody can communicate. Communicate is to talk. But to comprehend is to understand. Yeah? So I didn't bother with that because that would be draining my energy, toxic. And I realized that that thing was seeping into me and I couldn't have it. So I stepped aside, I stepped away. I've heard 100 lies with my name on them. I have not responded to any. I don't owe anybody any explanation. And if you felt like you respected me enough and you felt you heard something, you would have asked me. So if you didn't ask me, just go off on a tirade. Who is you that I should be mindful of to come to fight to explain if you didn't think I was a person that you could approach? Hey, what's up, baby? You good? Exactly. Peace. Lady in the dark, big up yourself all day, every day. Kiss the little man for me, okay? So that's the thing. We have to move away from this mindset. We have to tear down somebody to come up. You don't have to tear down nobody to go up. There's room at the top. You don't have to smear anybody's name for you to look better. Don't try to make me look small so you can look tall. This is not how it works. This is not how it works. All these lies. Sometimes when I hear them, I freak. Sometimes I panic. Sometimes I call chit chat like my head go blow. Sometimes I call Dr. Right. Sometimes I just breathe. Take some deep breaths, drink some water and say, I'm not a lunatic. And I'm about my business. But all I'm going to say, if it is that we are on the cusp of something, because we don't know what God is saying in this season. We don't know if God is taking us to a place because he sees what is going on down here and he wants to save our soul. We don't know that. I am not one to be overly rigid when it comes to forgiveness. I don't withhold forgiveness. But the thing is, there's no need for me to forgive anybody at this moment because I have already done so from the offense. So that is the reason why I can say of a true heart, I don't hate anybody within the media space. There are people that I have great dislike for. And that's a fact. Great dislike. To the point that I would call it resentment. But I know it's not at the point of hate. Because when I see their names and hear their names, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. But I am going to say this. Accountability is where you know that you're ready for change. When you start by saying, I. Not saying you did say. That's why I made it say. Oh no, did do. That's why I made it do say I. Conflict resolution starts and solve with I, not you. If I say you, Nadine, you come tell me about me not for coming and you come take up the and you're gonna feel under attack, right? You're gonna think I'm attacking you. But if I say to you, Nadine, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I felt a type of way when I came to the door and you did not invite me in. That's a whole different thing. We have to stop looking for scapegoats. We have to stop looking for people to blame. I have held myself accountable 100 times. And I came here and I tried to apologize. And I figured I did not really apologize. I spoke around the apology. And I did express sorrows. But I said, no, V, you of all person knows what is a full mouth apology. When you apologize with your whole chest. Because it is sincere. You mean every word. It's not because you look friend. You're not kiss ass. You're not going to run back. You just want to clear the air and move on in a peaceful environment and in a more positive way. Which would benefit all of us. Less stress, more time to think positively and to impact the world in a positive way. Every day you're in a your whole life so corrupt, your atmosphere where you live corrupt, your business is when you look, God left. The presence of God is no longer around you because of your conduct. Now, I heard my name this morning across 2 social media. I'm just going to say this. I have been distanced from social media for a reason. And I would like my name to stay distant. Likewise. Ron J. big up yourself. I don't care who's lying and who's telling the truth. I really don't care for none of that. And I don't care who is trying to make amends now with whom. All I know, I don't have any animosity towards anybody, so there's no need for me to react whether acceptance or non-acceptance, because like I said, I have already forgiven any atrocities. Anything that was done to me, I have already forgiven. I am a sinner. I have done things to other people, whether on the media or off the media, in my family, out my family, in my community. I am no innocent person. I'm no saint. So with that, I understand that there are times that we will, cross lines and boundaries. If it is that you're now convicted of what you would have done, you have a conviction, and you're now made aware of your senses, and you hindsight is 2020, and in retrospect, and when you look into yourself as a human being, which is always good for us to do from time to time, and when you re-examine and revisited where you went and how far and how low, you have a what is that epiphany, whatever you have moment, and you're, God, I want to change, I don't want to be this person. Nothing is wrong with that. You're actually in the best position of your life. So this ain't no beat down for you. Maybe it's my tone, but I'm like that. I just want to say this. Once you're in that space and you're in that place, just do the right thing. Palms up, empty hand, no holding back. Guys, I didn't say some things that ought not to be done and said. I know I've hurt your feelings by the things I say, the names I've called you, and other things. I should have known better, and I will not be casting blame on anyone for my conduct as an adult, a responsible adult, because if you're a parent, then you damn well should be a responsible adult. The things I said and done was done out of hurt, hate, envy, malice, or just downright stupidity, or use a wagonist. However, I have offended a lot of people. I've said mean, despicable, nasty, irritating, disgusting things about people that has never troubled me, never hurt me, never anything me, because they show support to someone that I may not have felt as warm to at the time. Now, when you can come out and say that I'm asking for mercy, I am laying myself at the mercy of the public to forgive me. Just say that. Say that with your whole chest. The house is so hot, I'm sweating. You can see? See, me couldn't have makeup. You see my skin nice and pretty. So, say that, and say it with your whole chest. Say it with your whole heart. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And you see, from the day you apologize, move on. Don't revisit that place. You cannot get well in the place you get sick. So once you would have come to that place and you can openly say, I fall, I falter. It's just like backsliders. You fell off the wagon. You end up and have a little with somebody, and the church will look upon you like, but God now look upon you like, get up and dust yourself off, going back from the back bench and work your way back up. Don't stay there. You don't have to live there. It's not destination for you. So just get back up, get back on, and keep going. We're human beings, we're gonna falter. All of us make mistakes. All of us did some crazy, crappy, disgusting things to one person or another, whether it's on social media or in personal life, because this is how it is. Whew. Let me just get myself a piece of napkin because I'm sweating and I never planned to stay here more than 5 minutes, you know. Oh. Yeah. I'm not gonna stay long though. I'm gonna go just now. Alright? So I just want you to know, when that happened, just be a woman about it. When that happened, just be a man about it. And this is why I will appreciate some people more than some. Some people know to God that they have wronged you. But they will never ever say, you know, I wronged Julia. I said something to Julia that I ought not to have said. And I call the right name. Julia and I are so close. I love Julia like I have met her already, and I've never met Julia. Julia and I start off on a little, and we as two big women, we hit the phone lines and we talk. And she said, oh, I miss you. I said, well, I get hungry. And we've been respecting each other ever since. We love on each other. And that's a fact. And that's Julia. I meet other people in this chat who run me away from my opinion, and then they come back and say, Lady V, me love you, no say that. So you have to let some things go. But if you're gonna be honest, don't you dare, that's maturity, Ingrid. Don't you dare start to say it's Ingrid's fault. Ingrid tell me if I come out I can't curse you. Me know nothing about you, and Ingrid call me and say me if I curse you. Ingrid cannot tell me, a grown woman, and Ingrid and I have over 35 years of unbroken friendship. I mean genuine, real, naked, raw, soul-to-soul friendship. And Ingrid cannot tell me to come out here and curse Simone. No. And I will tell Ingrid, why do you need to curse her? What's wrong? And when Ingrid explained to me her position, I said, no, Mama, you're out of pocket. That's no reason to do this. So you're going to treat one of your own, you won't treat another woman like, no, stand down. Stand down. Stand right down. Same thing with chit chat. If me have a bad up chit chat, me bad her up. Stand down. You're not doing that. We have to get to this place. I remember, this could have been different, especially for me. Because I remember even after the first set of disrespect, I still extended the olive branch of saying kind words. Kind words. But at the time, you weren't ready to receive that. You weren't ready. But it seemed like maybe there's a possibility that you're ready now. I am not one that will prevent someone from freeing their soul, their conscience, and their heart. I will not be that person. Like I say, I have already forgiven anything that anyone have done and said to and about me. I don't hold those things. If you ever get to talk to me, you will understand. People like Chit Chat knows. People like Donette knows. People like Ingrid knows. I don't hang on to people like Olive Jagai knows, people like TT knows. I don't hang on to nonsense. I'm a grown woman. I'll hear it and I'll dismiss it. First of all, if I know it's about me, I never hear it because I never listen. That's how much I don't know most of what is said about me. So people always say, Lady V, how all of these things happen to you so bright and bubbly, same way. You don't understand. 90% of it, I don't know nothing about it. Maybe if I knew, it would affect me more. But 90% of it, I don't know. I will not be the disrespected guest. I'm not going anywhere where people cursing me and abusing me. So I choose to go where I'm celebrated. I go to the higher level and to the higher ground. I am a person that looks away from things very quickly because I will not give anybody the peace that God gave me. I remember telling you all, I wasn't talking to my sister. My sister got sick and my sister come so close to the borderline, and I thought we thought we were going to lose our sister. The doctor actually said that. And I prayed that night and I asked God that if He would give me a chance to make amends with my sister, going forward, not just with my sister as in my biological sister, but with human beings in general, I will not hold grudges for extended period. And I've been living by that. That is why I can heal any name I want, heal anything. You know, me can watch anybody, me can pop through anybody live, and me not have no malice with nobody, me not have no enmity with nobody, me know whether it is that there's misunderstanding, misconception, whether it is that they were lied to and they believed it, whether I felt there was a level of betrayal, whether I felt like there was a demonic attack upon me, my character, my image, my brand. It doesn't matter what I think at this point. What I know for a fact is that I'm mentally free. I know that for a fact. I could have come out here and debunk so many things, and I haven't. Because I spoke about this tonight. I spoke about the fact that I was lied on, that I strike a channel, and I don't know how to strike a channel. And I'm sure how long you know this was in the public domain. I'm the type of person that will hear you and dismiss you. Because in this season where I'm at right now, if it is not going to benefit me, I am not partaking in it. If it is not going to benefit me, I am not going to be a part of it. Long time, man. What you say, Julia? Long time. Me not have nothing against Jill. Long time. Big woman thing. Me stand on my own 2 feet. Each man to him own order. Long time. Me not have nothing against Jill. I will not be walking around here being heavy with people's burden. I will not be walking around here making other people's behavior, conduct, or even mine towards them make me toxic. There are times that we have to let some things go. It's not because you're wrong, you know, and it's not because you're right, but it's because you want to be at peace. If you choose peace and if you choose your sanity, you will never allow these people to hold a remote for you. Just a control you like you. High and low emotion. Cause every time they strike and then dish up something for you, it affects you emotionally. I have just grown thicker skin. I've put a mental block on social media. And especially where something doesn't concern my children. Hey, you rest assured you on your own with that. And I've even grown some more thicker skin that I'm at the place where even if it concerns my children, that good for you too. Yeah? Because I'm not going to let the devil use my children to bring me discomfort. And if the devil realizes the love and the maternal in me is high, and he's going to use demons to come for my children, they will not get me to come forward. I will remain at peace. I want to say to all of us that have hurt and offended another human being, it is high time that we take accountability, look into ourselves, and see where we went wrong. If we did hurt someone, don't let your pride kill you. Open up your mouth big and wide and say, Sharon Williams, I offended you and I am sorry. I sincerely apologize. Please forgive me. And if it is not possible to forgive me now, I hope one day you can. I am sorry. Say that and go down the road. You not look no friend. You just want the freedom to be light and not be carrying everybody on your head and feel like the whole world will push your head down, your neck down in it. No. That is why we do forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's actually for you. So when you're saying you may not be able to forgive some people, and you have to remember some scars run deep. So I don't want nobody I go say, oh, all our sin and come short of the glory of God, you have to forgive people. Of course we know that. Of course we know that. But until you been cut by the knife, until you then take the knife and do so, you don't know what it feel like. So you don't run go tell nobody say they must just go jump on the wagon. Give people time because the hurt was for a while. So the healing will take time. Let people do this at their own pace. I much rather to hear someone say, I can't do that right now, or I'm not forgive you, knowing they're being their honest, authentic self, than they say, oh yes, me forgive you, and they know they don't forgive you. I don't like when people say, I forgive you, and then I forgive you. If you forgive something, you forgive it. So if a person is going to say, I am not there yet, I may need more time, maybe it's not been said in all of that many words, but the person is saying, I can't say I'm there yet. I've been hurt and the scars are deep. They take time to heal. Maybe just in the person's back of the person's mind, the person may be saying, this is a genuine attempt. Let me watch it and see. And maybe you don't know, after a while it grow on the person to say, no, I can't carry this no more. May let go. I'll let go and let God. Or let go and let them. Yeah, let go and let them. You know, sometimes we have to let go and let them. Let them hate on us. Let them gossip about us. Let them tarnish our names and, just let them. Because at the end of the day, it's a reflection of them. Not you, not me, not us. It's that person. So I just want to encourage one and all. If you know that you did do wrong, don't blame anybody for your action. You're a grown person. I understand how we sometimes get caught up in things by association. I get that, and it is easy to happen. But don't tell me if I see my friends stealing cheese in the supermarket, I'm taking up a can of cheese and pushing it in my bosom. Not this Valine Williams bosom, yeah. This girl have too much pride. The day my name called upon shoplifting for my man gone. Because I should have known better. So I can't then know say it's Ervalin's fault. I can't start blaming Jackie. If you say a them tell me if I take it up. No. I know right from wrong. I'm an adult. I must be responsible. So if you have messed up and you have done wrong to anyone, whether on the media or off the media, when you approach them to apologize, please don't go with 2 crutches under your arm. Me and my 2 crutches. You don't need 2 crutches. You don't need a pair of crutches. Don't lean on anything. Stand on your own 2 feet like you did of your own volition when you were using your mouth to berate and to demean and to degrade and to slander and to defame people. Open up your mouth and said, Ervalin, I am sorry. I apologize. Please forgive me. That's all. Big women. When it was time for pull up your slip over your titty and walk in at the village and cuss, you knew how to do that. You didn't need no crutches. So now that you need to apologize, open your mouth and apologize. Whole heart, full chest. And you have to remember, there's a thing that you call a hand. The thumb is as equally important as the pinky. They are part of the hand. You can't separate it. So you can't say, I'll do 50%, but not for peace and for your sanity. Just let it go. And others will let it go too. Have a good night, everybody. Take good care. God bless you. It was good seeing you. I don't want anybody to message me to tell me about no lives.